everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Toot here, and you are currently watching Just Alyx, a safe space for wrestling fans just like you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like this video and every other video that is posted, and of course pick up a t-shirt as well. There's so many goodies, some great exclusive content. You might even find an interview with someone that looks a little bit familiar on the page, but he's fantastic, just such a good person. So I really hope that you guys, like I said, hit the button, subscribe for plenty more fantastic wrestling content. Interview queen out. Mwah.
Login complete. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host Alyx, Just Alyx, and you are watching my All Elite Wrestling AEW Dynamite review for, I was going to say August, not yet, April 12th, 2023. Gonna keep it short and sweet. I thought tonight's episode was a banger in terms of matches. The quality of wrestling we got tonight, holy shit! God damn! Honestly, I thought it was a dope show. I'm almost certain the ratings won't reflect that because although we had some star power, a lot of star power on this show, there wasn't much hype going into it, which sucks because coming out of it, they did a great job of advancing a lot of championship matches for Double or Nothing. Swerve and Keith Lee came back, got some much needed TV time, and they showed once again when they are on TV, they are easily one of the best parts of the show. I thought Swerve and Darby had an excellent opener. What an opener match. That was fucking fantastic. And then of course you had that amazing AEW International Championship match, Buddy Murphy and Orange Cassidy. Oh my god, they tore it up. As amazing as the opening and then the closing matches were, that International Championship match somehow still managed to steal the show. It somehow managed to steal the show. What a match. Buddy Murphy and Orange Cassidy might have had one of my favorite matches to be had for that championship. It was that good. But lots of storyline advancement here. Lots of things being built towards what I'm assuming is Double or Nothing. Perhaps they're going to push it beyond that to Wembley Stadium. But here's the thing. The most noteworthy thing to come out of this show is the return of a certain Brother Nero. I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Jeff Hardy is back, ladies and gentlemen. Came back to a huge pop. Huge. And I would hope with this return, we can at least be guaranteed he will stay clean this time. Because if he's back, then I am going to put faith in both Tony Khan and the company that they are 1000% sure that Jeff is clean and he is going to stay clean. I don't mind Jeff Hardy coming back. I don't mind the Hardy Boys being back together, them having another run, one last run, maybe one run as a babyface tag team and then one as a heel tag team. I don't know what you want to do with that, but have fun. But regardless of what you do with it, all I care about is that Jeff stays healthy. Because let's be real, he does not need to wrestle anymore. He doesn't. He's already made his millions. He's already become a Hall of Famer. If WWE decides to put the Hardy Boys in the Hall of Fame, I would be like, yes. If they want to induct Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, I'd be like, yes. But he's got to stay clean. Quite frankly, if he's going to be back, I know he loves this. I'm not going to tell him, and I'm not going to be that person to tell him that he shouldn't be wrestling, that is not good for him, that is bad for him. That's not my place. Never was my place. I just will say, if you're going to be back, Jeff, please stay clean. If your body gets to a point where you have to start using again, and that's what I will say. I will say this. The next time Jeff Hardy gets hit with drugs, alcohol, DUI, wherever it is that gets him suspended, That's it. That needs to be it. Like, this is literally his last chance. If Jeff Hardy gets hit with anything of the sort, DUI, drugs, cocaine, whatever the hell, he relapses one more time because of wrestling, I'm gonna be like, my dude, it's time to cut it. It's time to cut it off. It's time to stop. It's time to retire. It's time to go home. It's time to let it be done. Let it go. Because it's clear to me at that point, you can't handle wrestling without drugs. I know you love it. I know it's what you do. I know it's the only thing you know how to do and do very well. But I would rather you go home and enjoy the fruits of your labor, the millions you made, than to continue to put your body in the line and continue to take your drugs and just do stupid shit. It's got to stop. So hopefully it has stopped. And I'm praying that it stays out.
I think Sting hinted at the wishes going around that Sting's last match should happen in Wembley, and Omega hinted at blood and guts.
Man, let me tell you something. Whatever they decide to do with Sting in his last match is going to be very special. How awesome would it be if he took on MJF in his last match? What a way to go out for the AEW World Title. Omega hinted at blood and guts. Man, let me tell you something. The Elite versus the BCC and blood and guts? Hell yeah. Although, and I gotta be honest with you, I believe blood and guts should go to the women this year. Now, the storyline with, let me switch the pages here, switch the scenes. The storyline with the Outcasts and the Originals, it's not progressing as fast as much as I would like it to progress. It seems to be kind of spinning its wheels right now, where it's kind of like, all right, the Outcast beat up some people, and here come the Originals to make the save. It's kind of hit a wall here. I'm kind of looking for them to go somewhere with this. All right, you got the women, you got the talent, and the story. You have a lot of things you could do with it. Let's get this thing going. You know what I mean? I don't like the fact that we're just kind of spinning our wheels here. If you know what I mean, it feels like we're spinning our wheels. But I still think the women should get blood and guts. And the men should get Anarchy in the Arena or something like that. But if you want to do 2 blood and guts matches, I'm not going to tell you can't. I just think if you're going to do AEW Originals versus the AEW Outcasts, that should lead to a blood and guts match. That's all I'm going to say. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to break down. Honestly, we already discussed CM Punk before. I'm not going to discuss it again. I've done a lot of videos on Punk. I did a live stream on Punk. Watch that if you want my thoughts on it. I did a short on Punk. Watch my thoughts if you want my thoughts on it. And yeah, I don't see anything else to really talk about other than what we got on Dynamite. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Let me go ahead and pay the bills, sponsorship, say hello, do the review, and get the hell out. Sounds good? Awesome. So, if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit. Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or reviews, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate after the fact. You can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at just Alex Central, give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, and give me a follow on TikTok for I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, VENMO, and yes, super chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexisworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. America! The remix t-shirt made by Itch, Gen Ox, and Firestar Heart. All this down below in the description box. Today's sponsor is Amazon Music Unlimited, a service for music. Great music, past, present, and of course, upcoming unknown artists, and a couple of podcasts on there. I can get you 3 months, no, actually 4 months of Amazon Music Unlimited for free. And you guys can tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't, but it's something that I think you should check out, or at least try out once. Let's get a quick word from this sponsor, then we'll get to some shout-outs. Today's video is sponsored by Amazon Music Unlimited, featuring 70 million songs and thousands of expert playlists. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song, anytime, anywhere, on all your devices. Smartphone, tablet, PC, Fire TV, and even Amazon Echo. Today, if you sign up using the link getamazonmusic.com, just Alyx, you'll get a 90-day free trial that you can cancel at any time. Following that, you'll be paying a small $7.99 that includes no ads and no interruptions. Take advantage of this opportunity today using getamazonmusic.com, just Alyx, in the description below. Thank you all so much for being here. I am looking at a little bit under 100 people here in the live chat. I expected no different. It is one of those things where I am live with other people that reviews AEW, and also just the fact that most of my audience watches WWE content, unless it's CM Punk. I noticed that my audience hasn't been as big since CM Punk left. Well, that might be changing very soon, but regardless, I have a couple people here. Don't know why the live chat's not showing here. It's a glitch. I hate that glitch. I don't know why it does that, but it should be appearing in just a second. But while we wait for it to appear, please show some love to the moderators. Ultra, Show Nice, and Fire Star Heart, Elias, Ademi, and Godzilla Hawk. Excuse me, that's not right. We also got New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Cleo Does Everything, and Big MGM. Now, Godzilla Hawk is no longer a moderator, but I'm so used to saying it in that way, it just kind of slipped. That should also let you know how tired I am. But guys, let's go ahead and get things started here. Thank you all so much for making me a part of your day. Please be sure to like the video, because the more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. The use of the tubes. Show some love to the YouTube Super Chat champion, nicknamed my also YouTube member, one of the longest reigning supporters of my channel. He says, an outstanding banger by Cassidy and Buddy. Yeah, match of the night for sure. That was fantastic. Dawsey Shadum says, please stay clean this time, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, please stay clean, Jeff. For real. Like, again, if he gets hit with a DUI or relapses again, he needs to call it a day. Project Santi, Sean Swaby, baby! Good to have him here. What's up, Sean? Richard Atkinson, Jojo Marquise. He says, what's good, Alyx? Well, what's good, Mr. Marquise? Juan Orozco, Monaco 42, Jordan Williams. We also got Ashley Greer Crowder. Wrestle Spider. Like that remix I put on there? That remix was dope, wasn't it? Actually, I'm kind of tired. That's why I didn't do the... I probably could have done it too, but I was just too tired. JJ, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Bulldog in his house. We also got the... From Browntown, Mr. Robert Brown, ZSP 111. Yo, ZSP, how would you like me to pronounce your names? I know it's ZSP, but do you want 111, 111, 111? Is it, or is it just ZSP 111? I'm very curious to know how you want it to be pronounced. Let's do 3 more. 3 more wouldn't hurt, right? Jake Horror, Nell, and last but not least, let's give it to Mr. Adam Ritter, YouTube member Adam Ritter, showing some love. Thank you guys so much for being here. Got someone in the live chat saying, let's get started already. Hey, don't rush me. I gotta give some love to my people to let them know that I'm here. All right. Now that I'm actually here, let's go ahead and pause the super chats and get right to the show. So I would like to do things a little bit differently this time around. For the review, I actually would like to use my Twitter a little bit more. I would like to go over my Twitter reactions. Why not? It's a good stream to do it on. Mix it up a little bit. And just kind of react to what I tweeted when it comes to the show. Right? Couldn't hurt. But yeah, ultimately I thought the show was phenomenal. I really enjoyed the in-ring action. I thought the stories were advanced. I thought the crowd was great. I think it was a sellout. Maybe it was a few hundred short of a sellout. But Milwaukee, or as MJF put it, Mid-Walkie, Panther Arena, fire, loud crowd. They loved it. Everyone got some love. They loved being there. You can tell it really, really did help with the show. But let me tell y'all something. Excellent opener between Darby Allin and Swerve Strickland. One of the best all year, honestly. And that, my friends, is facts. Those men tow it up. There was a spot, I think there was a Poison Rana to the outside spot. That was just crazy. Low key. Swerve is one of the best wrestlers today. Now, Darby Allin and his ability to use psychology in his matches, it's out of this world. Like, he understands how to construct a match and how to make people care. You get me? People like Darby Allin are a dime. Well, they're not a dime a dozen. They're rare. They're a rare entity. You will not see people like Darby Allin everywhere. And you get these two inside the ring, you're going to create magic, and that's exactly what you got. And Swerve has been needing, ladies and gentlemen, needing a match like this to get him back in the spotlight. And he reminded people that when he's inside the ring, it's whose house? Swerve's house! God, I love that. So goddamn awesome. Now, despite interference from Brian Cage, who, by the way, Brian Cage has re-signed with AEW. That was announced, I think, last week? No, I think yesterday. Regardless, he did re-sign with AEW this week. He is not going to WWE. But despite interference from Prince Nana, and Brian Cage, we still got a victory for Darby Allin. So it was an awesome, excellent opener. Not the last time we would see Swerve. But next, we would see a promo from MJF and Darby Allin. Now, this was a crazy, crazy good promo because we also had a cameo from the Stinger. The Stinger, ladies and gentlemen. So, just to quickly go over it, MJF comes out after Darby Allin wins his match. Friedman gives Darby credit for its due. He says that was an incredible match and especially impressive since his daddy, Sting, wasn't out there. But of course it was great because Allin's great. And if anyone would know, it's him because MJF and Darby had one of the greatest matches in history in 2021 at Full Gear. Woo, ain't that the truth? Oh, that opener between MJF and Darby Allin, hell yeah. Oh, that match was magnificent. But MJF continues, calls him a little shitty emo smuck. Pound for pound, he's one of the best people he's ever been in the ring against, but he's still got two words to say that will prove that he's that he's not as good as Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and that's headlock takeover, because that's what he beat Darby with. He beat Darby with a headlock takeover. Darby gets in the microphone, talks about how he will never do what MJF does. He will never sink down to his level. He takes therapy on a regular basis to stop himself from doing and becoming what MJF is. The devil. You know, he will never be on the same level as the devil because he stops himself every day. He said he can never live with himself. He used his AEW money to buy a penthouse for his family, help his dad retire, and Sting isn't his dad, is his best friend in the entire company. And I love that the crowd was quiet. The crowd was quiet throughout all of this because they were hanging on Darby's every word. You don't get that a lot. But yeah, he says he refuses to get off the ride wondering who all these random people in his personal life are. He's not like Max. He won't lower his morals to be somebody in this world. So if he's got something to say, keep talking. MJF says he's not special. And he's sick of hearing him whine about morals because morals kills careers in this sport. And we know that MJF is someone who has the history of, I tried to do things the right way. And when I did, it got me nowhere. So it was a crazy dynamic, right? That's when Stinger comes out, does the howl, and then he says, he just wants to know what all this daddy daycare talk is. And he's like, I'm not a daddy, I'm more of a cheerleader, and pulls out some pom-poms, and one of them, I don't know, whatever the hell that, I don't know what else he pulled out. He pulled out a lot of fucking pom-poms, that's for sure. Out of his jacket. He's like, I'm not a daddy, I'm a cheerleader. He keeps pulling out pom-poms for some reason, because pom-poms, right? And it just throws them at MJF. He promises to stop if MJF stops talking about this Cody daycare stuff. Because he said Cody! Because MJF did have Cody to help him out. He did. Just like Darby has him to help him out. And just like Sting had Nature Boy to help him out. And of course, the Wolfpack to help him out. And despite the fact that Sting's career is winding down, he even said that Showtime is almost over for Sting, teasing that he's going to retire this year. He tells the world that Darby Allin will be a world champion one day. And that's when Darby gets up all fired up. He says he's coming for MJF's title, and then Maxwell Jacob Friedman spits in his face. Excellent promo segment. I thought everything about this segment was done very, very well. I thought both men shined. I thought MJF, Darby Allin, well, all three men, honestly. All three men shined. Let me just say this. Clearly they're going to do MJF, Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Jungle Boy at Double or Nothing. That's most likely going to be the main event. Let me just say this. If Sting is retiring this year, he should get a title shot. Matter of fact, if you want to make that his retirement match, go for it. I personally would love to see Sting and MJF duke it out, man. That would be quite a retirement match if MJF retired Sting. Oh man, what heat that would be. So next up is Wardlow. Wardlow is seen outside destroying Powerhouse Hobbs' car. And this was after Powerhouse Hobbs squashed Silas Young. And we see Wardlow run into the arena. Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow brawl. And then Wardlow powerbombs one of them. Was it Aaron Solo off the stage, I guess? Whatever. Powerbombed somebody. And then, ladies and gentlemen. We get Darby Allin versus Buddy Murphy. Let me just say this right now. There are no words. There are no words I have in my vocabulary. Not vocabulary, but vocabulary. That can encapsulate how outstanding this match was. Holy shit. Y'all wonder why Orange Cassidy is always on Dynamite, because I see that everywhere. Why is Orange Cassidy always getting TV time? Because of matches like this. This man literally has one of the best personalities ever in all of wrestling. And he's also going out there having the best matches. For a joke character. Yeah, this man is having top quality 5-star matches. And this one with Buddy Matthews was, oh my god. I came out of it going, damn. Buddy Matthews feels more like a main event player than he did going in. God damn, that was so good. That match was out of this world crazy. I love that they used the broken hand as a way to tell a story inside the match. And, you know, he would hit the orange punch, but he couldn't make the cover because it would hurt his hand. And there would be moments where Orange Cassidy would try to punch Buddy Murphy, but then he would catch his fist. Oh, man, it was so good. Like I said, I cannot reiterate how amazing this match is. You gotta go watch it if you have not seen it. Now, Orange Cassidy does retain, and so now I'm curious to know, like, where do you go from here? Like, is Orange Cassidy going to defend that belt at the pay-per-view? I guess the one person he could defend it against, and I'm just saying, Jay White. That'd be something I want to see. Or maybe we go with the obvious choice, Malachi Black. I don't know. But yeah, holy shit. What a match that was. After that, we had, of course, Ethan Page come out. Ethan Page, Mr. Page, comes out angry that Matt Hardy attacked him. Matt Hardy and Isaiah Cassidy come out and say, hey, we're going to have a match, and if I win that match, we no longer work for you. And Ethan Page is like, okay, but you do realize that the firm has more people than y'all? And then Big Bill, and then that other dude, what was the other dude's name? The jobber? I'm missing names here, because I don't give a damn. Anyways, it was Lee Moriarty. Yeah, it was Lee Moriarty and Big Bill come out. They start beating people up. Hook comes out. He gets his ass kicked until Jeff Nero Hardy comes out and makes it safe for everybody. Hits a swanton bomb. Looks good. Looks in good shape. The crowd goes crazy. That pop for Jeff Hardy when he came out. Holy shit. It was amazing. Just a lot of great stuff, man. Just a lot of great stuff happening here. Then it gets kind of creepy. Because we go backstage, and then we see Mr. Kenny Omega. He's doing a promo, and he's serious. And they show, like, clips of the Young Bucks getting attacked, and then Don Callis, and they show, like, this opening in his skull. Oh. They actually showed it, too. It was like, But yeah, they showed like a gash, like an open wound and gash in his skull. And Kenny's like, for what you did to Don Callis, I'm not going to take what you think I'm going to take. I'm not out for blood. I'm coming for you to get something much, much worse. And following that, we get Michael Nakazawa and Brandon Cutler taking on the BCC. And let me tell you, it was a competitive match. There was a lot of back and what the fuck am I talking about? That was a jobber of jobbers of matches. They goddamn obliterated Brandon Cutler and Michael Nakazawa. And it ended in a referee stoppage. Look at that. Blood was pouring into his mask, goddammit. But that's okay. Because afterwards, you hear, are you ready for a battle cry? Kenny Omega comes out. And the Elite, the Young Bucks, also come out too. Now, with the Elite on TV, running out the BCC, we are clearly building to a match with these guys at Double or Nothing. Look at Matt. Matt right there with the sling around his arm. Yes, he is working with an injury. Now, it is a minor injury, and apparently, he won't be wrestling, per se. If he is, it will be, like, very minimum action. They're going to let it all the way heal before he gets inside the ring, but he is going to be on TV to push this feud. Just so we're clear. So, I don't think we'll see the Young Bucks wrestle until Double or Nothing. By that point, he should be good. But he has his arm in a sling. They said don't do anything with it. If you gotta wrestle with that sling, wrestle with that sling. But for the most part, yeah, he's back on TV. The Young Bucks are here, and they're gonna push this feud to Double or Nothing, and I think it's gonna be fucking fantastic. Oh, I'm excited about this. You get Hangman Page and Bryan Danielson in there, and if you want to get Kota Ibushi and CM Punk in there too, I'm there. Dagnabbit. So, I think after that was the women's match, right? Yeah. Riho, and Skye Blue taking on the Outcast, Ruby, Rambi, somehow, and Toni Storm. Same thing as last week. The Outcast win. Toni Storm gets the pile driver on Skye Blue, and then they spray green L's all over their bodies. All over their body. That was an obscure reference. That's an obscure reference. Who knows where that came from? All over your body. Y'all not gonna get that one. Y'all gonna be like, where'd that come from? I will be shocked if anyone knows that reference. But yeah, Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter come out to make the save just like last week, and you're like, okay, can we get this? Can we advance this? We're doing the same shit every week. Let's do something different. Damn. Goddamn. Main event was Chris Jericho coming out to Judas in my mind. And then Keith Lee, Limitless Keith Lee, who got some love from the audience. The crowd has not forgotten. They love Keith Lee. They know he's a main event player. And against Chris Jericho, yeah, he felt like a main event player. This felt like a main event match. And the performance of it was really, really good. Great match between the two. The ending was kind of a dud because Swerve did come out and screw Keith Lee out of the match. But ultimately, it got the job done. It was set up to progress two feuds. It was set up to progress Keith Lee and Swerve because Swerve came out and cost Keith Lee. So you already know we're going to do that match at Double or Nothing. But also Adam Cole, baby! Because if you come with me to the Twitter, we see Adam Cole, baby, come out to help Keith Lee. Some of y'all just said, like a manager? No, calm down. This isn't like what the report said about Adam Cole being Keith Lee's Bearcat, Keith Lee's manager. Should it? Dagnabbit. No, this is Adam Cole coming out to help Keith Lee because it was like the numbers were against him and it sucked. Bootios. But just like last week when Chris Jericho didn't give Adam Cole a look or whenever the hell that was it 2 weeks ago or last week? He didn't give him a look. Adam Cole was like, well, bitch, I ain't gonna look at you. Suck it. And Chris Jericho was offended by that. He took offense to that. So we're advancing Keith Lee and Swerve and now Adam Cole and Chris Jericho. And there you go. Man, look. The way things are looking, Double or Nothing is gonna be fire. I mean, look at what we got. We got MJF versus Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy versus Sammy Guevara in the main event. We got Swerve versus Keith Lee. We got Chris Jericho versus Adam Cole. Baby! We got some version of the Outcast versus the AEW Originals. And then we got the Elite versus the BCC. My dudes, that alone is worth $50. That card that I just gave you, woo, is already worth $50. I'm sad. Anything else is extra. Anything else is extra. That's already a card. We still got to announce Jay's. I'm assuming Jay Cargill is going to take on Taya Valkyrie, right? I'm assuming. I guess we can do something with Orange Cassidy and Malachi Black. We'll have to figure that one out. I'm assuming Wardlow will take on Powerhouse Hobbs again. Maybe. Not too sure about that. We'll have to see. Oh, goodness. I think I might just giving y'all the whole card. We'll have to see. I'm not against it. So, give me your thoughts, of course, about the show. If I missed anything, let me know in the live chat. Speaking of the live chat, y'all know I have the floor. What y'all think? How we feeling about the show? And what do y'all feel about the card that I gave y'all?
Orange Cassidy is bland to me. Hope Miro beats him.
Look here. We disagree, but Real Wyatt, thank you for your donation. You can say whatever you want. As long as you donate. I appreciate your donation, sir. We'll disagree, though. Because I don't think he's bland. I think he's great. Alright, what y'all in here talking about? Where we at? Where's your heads at? I'm very curious to know what everyone's been saying about the show. Stephen Brom says, same people complaining about Orange Cassidy are the same people complaining that AEW relies too much on ex-AEW stars. Ain't that some shit? Like, real talk. Y'all never happy. It's like, why don't you use more of your originals? Then we used Orange Cassidy a lot. Why don't you use some new stars? What happened to the star power? Jesus Christ almighty. Let me see here. Jordan Williams says Kyrie is better than Riho. I agree. I'm not gonna say Kyrie ain't better than Riho. We got a lot of anti-AEW. We got some anti-AEW fans here in the live chat. And people talking mess on AEW. I mean, hey, if y'all gonna donate, go for it. Let's see here. A look at Bianca. Oh, wow. I'm assuming these guys, the GOAT and the real Wyatt, they do not like AEW from what it looks like. Let's see here. Sebek says this is a skippable episode. I don't know about that. I thought it was pretty good. What y'all feel about Jeff Hardy? How about that? Where the hell is Nyla Rose, Chris Statlander, Thunder Rosa, and Chris Statlander? Oh, Chris Statlander has a twin sister called the same name. I'm joking with you. Chris is backstage, but she's not cleared. Thunder Rosa is on commentary. She's not cleared. I think Nyla Rose is on Dark, stuck with Marina Shafir, because they don't know what to do with her, quite frankly. Maybe with that extra hour coming on Saturday, she'll get more TV time. The women post-match stuff needs a fresh change ASAP. It's getting tiresome to see the same thing. Even majority of wrestling fans are losing interest to the homegrown versus outsider storyline. Well, yeah, because it's not really advancing anything. It really isn't. Alex, I did some research on Harley Cameron. I don't want to break your heart, but she's married. Damn. Alright. You snooze, you lose, right? If Jeff Hardy is 100% clean, I hope and pray they become tag team champions. Oh, Khalil Does Everything has dropped the hammer on the GOAT. Yeah, he was getting kind of out of hand with the anti-AEW stuff. That's how it's done. The real Wyatt. Hey, Bray Wyatt, where you been at, man? Where you been at, Bray Wyatt? I have no idea. Andrade needs to come back to take the title from Orange Cassidy. Really? Huh. Do you think Andrade would be the one to end it? I mean, I'm not against that. I was thinking Malachi Black or Miro, but Andrade, sure. I love AEW. Oh, okay, well, that comment got deleted real goddamn quickly. It says, I love AEW more than the main roster because it deserves better. Let me see here. Yeah, Khalil Does Everything, don't play. Respect the moderators. He said, hey, don't be negative, don't be assholes. He put you in timeout, so if you come back and you disrespectful, he gonna ban you, and I'ma support it. Don't be jerks. This is a safe space for a reason. Listen to the moderators. Listen to the moderators. Brother Nero. Kenny had the best promo tonight. I thoroughly agree. I thought that sit-down promo where he said, what? He said something along the lines of, I'm not coming for blood, I'm coming for something much worse. What's much worse than blood? An eye for an eye? Who knows, man? Craziness. Love the little NXT reunion between Adam Cole and Keith Lee. Me too. Me too. Black and gold, baby. Black and gold. Alright. Y'all, that's it for me. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Look, I have a live stream with CM Punk and a short with CM Punk that you guys can check out. I don't know what's coming tomorrow. If anything crazy comes up. Actually, I do know what's coming tomorrow. apparently Vicky Guerrero decided she wants more smoke, and she has reactivated her Instagram. And so your boy is gonna do an upload. Not live, another upload about that tomorrow, because I want to see what follows that. I'm gonna give it a day, 24 hours, because I'm expecting Sherilyn to come back at her mom with something. Once we get the follow-up from Sherilyn, best believe there will be another video, because the Vicky Guerrero saga continues. Long story short, she has issued, she has posted some type of Instagram post where essentially she's countersuing her daughter. And she finally came out and said the father never sexually harassed her, which is stupid, because both sisters, Shaw Guerrero and the other one, have actually confirmed that Vicky Guerrero's husband did in fact sexually harass Sherilyn, the daughter of Eddie Guerrero. But Vicky's like, it didn't happen. All right, Vicky, you're gonna get that smoke tomorrow, so look for that. But outside of that, Friday, SmackDown, and then whatever else happens, you will definitely see me up here. But other than that, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for making me a part of your day. As you follow out, do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell. Catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, and Venmo. Love you guys. Always know you are welcomed right here in Alyx's world. Apparently, we have a couple more Super Chats, so I'm going to stay and let those Super Chats play. But then I'm going to get out of here. I was about to go too, but then them Super Chats said, wait a minute! Don't you go nowhere! Alright. Let me get in.
I feel like Miro versus Brian Cage shows us how Tony Khan values people that put in the work and lay down for people if needed.
Bam! Facts! Facts, my dude. It does. And hopefully Miro will come in and get something, because I'm waiting for him. I am ready for Miro to come back.
Alyx, you see #Fire Logan Paul trending on right now.
Really? That one's an easy reference. Y'all better get that reference. I will be pissed if y'all don't get that one. I want to see. Fire Logan Paul's trending? Like, real talk? Let me see something real quick. #Fire Logan Paul. I didn't see it trending before. Doesn't seem like it's trending. Did you lie to me? It's not trending. You got my hopes up for nothing. Y'all just trying to get me to stay. You need to lie. Keep my hopes up about that. I don't see. Let me tell y'all something. I will say this. If there is a Fire Logan Paul trend, I will definitely 1000%, your boy will definitely be a part of that. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So when that actually happens, I will be back. But until then, thank you guys so much for being here. Always know that you're welcome right here in Alyx's world. I don't see any more Super Chats coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and split. Cool? See you later. This is always going to be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Peace.